since I did a live. I thought I'd, because I haven't got no content this week, instead of just leaving you with nothing, I thought I'd come on and do a live video. I've got some potting up to do. I'll be able to show you what's going on, and also you can have a quick look and see what's going on in here as well. And I thought it'd be nice to have a little bit of a catch up. So what I'll do is, I'm just busy getting stuff prepared at the minute. I'll wait for this to be, this to go to do its rounds, the notifications, and then we will get cracked on. I've got the majority of my stuff already sorted. I've got my compost and everything all done down here. Compost, bed, pots, everything's all ready to go. The things I'll be potting up tonight will be cucumbers, tomatoes, stuff like that. So I'll show you when we go into the shed anyways. Oh, hello there, we've got, hi Ms. We've got Mrs. Home Garden, hello GH, how you doing? Hello Ali. It's pouring rain. It was absolutely glorious here yesterday, but I wasn't here. I was in York. But it's a bit cool today. Delhi, a bit early. I see I haven't got a video this week, so I thought I'd do a live. Yeah, everybody's doing well. I'm not. My ankle's in bits. I've done ligaments in my ankle trying to get fit. Hello Brian, mate. I hope you're doing well. Been catching up with your videos, mate, as well. You're doing really well. It's nice to see as well. Hopefully it doesn't start raining here, because I've got like a big what's that called, a hole in the roof. I seriously need to get some paint sorted out for this, because I don't have that wood anymore. So I'm going to have to take this cross section piece out and just stick a couple of pieces of glass in here or something, just to get there, so it's not pouring in, because the window doesn't fit anymore. Just been telling you fella about the last video. What about the last video? Exercise isn't good for you. No, it wasn't exercise, it was me and my body. My head was telling us I can do this, and my foot went, no you can't. And my ankle went, see you, and it went flying down on the side. Oh, there's Leslie, hello darling. You'll have to come say hello at some point. Right, I've got 13 people in, bear with us, let's go and have a look. See what I've got. I've got my main trays and everything sorted out. That's once, and that's once every year. Right, let's go and have a look. Yeah, we'll see what we can get into the greenhouse from the shed. Right, just turn around. So inside of the shed here, we've got, I can't zoom these out I'm afraid, because there's no zoom out feature. I've got my propagator. So inside my propagator, I've got all my giants and everything growing at the moment. Yes, the lights are still on, because I've got this all set away. I want to get a good start on a lot of things. So inside the Vitapod we have, I'll have to have a look. So what I've got here is I've got my cucumbers, my heavy cucumbers. They're all doing fine since I potted them up. They'll be needing to pot up again shortly. Same with the bags heavy cucumbers. They're there as well. I've got the tomatoes, the heavy tomatoes. We're going to be potting them up tonight. I've also got the Carmen cucumbers, which have come up lovely, as have the Peter Glazeborough cucumbers here as well. And it looks like we've got the 36-inch cucumber here as well. These are the ones that I've already potted up. So I've potted the giant toms up here. I need to pot up these giant cauliflowers. As you can see, these are my marrows at the back. These are from the world record, these two here. This one here, it's starting to come through, as you can see. I've checked here and I'm not too pleased with how these are going on, but we'll have to wait and see if they pop up. And my pumpkins, I've got 2 field pumpkins that are coming up as well. So at the moment, I've only got 3 marrows. But to be honest, that's all I need. Unfortunately, I've lost 6, because when I dug them out, lifted them up, squeezed them, they went all to mush. I've also in here, we've also got the rally cauliflower, so I'll be popping the ones up that's ready to go there as well. So basically I've got these to pot up, we've got these to pot up, and we've got these tomatoes to pot up. So what I'll do is we'll take the cucumbers in first, we'll get them done first and foremost, because they're dying for a drink, as you can see. So I'll just get you spun around. If I do miss anybody's questions or anything like that, please feel free just to give us a shout and tell us what I've missed. I'll just repeat. Putting caps, it might be a lot easier for me to see as well. So back into the greenhouse. Get them out of the way, get you set up. My tripod today, my handheld one. So here we go. Common cucumbers. Same principle like I did the last time. I've got my pod bedding down here, as you can see. So I've got underneath here, there's my dog bed with my compost on. So that's all sorted, all prepared, ready to go for you. So you don't have to be bored looking through that. I've got my little trays and I've got my pots as well. So I'm not going to actually be putting them into these little pots. Put that out of the way, because I want to pop them straight into the 1 litre. I want to give them a good chance. So straight into the 1 litre pot. So I'm going to get these all done. This is the pot where I would normally stick these in fast mode, but I'm not this time round. So I'll see if I can. You can still see it. I'll try and move to the back a little bit more. So just comment on yourselves while I'm busy here. So we've got I'm pleased with them so far. I'm pleased with them. Sky's definitely taller than Leslie. Elizabeth catching up with her as well. One thing with the cucumbers as well, no matter what cucumber you do sow, you don't want to be leaving them wet around the base, because they don't like that at all. They don't like wet or the cold. So I'm just going to do these one at a time. Long cucumber, same as I always do. Use the plant label or use your finger. I use my finger. Get in there underneath, loosen it off by the first true leaf. That's still in there. There we go. Nice little plant. I don't want too much empty space underneath, so I'll pop it in. I'll give it a shake, compress it down, and I want to leave enough space just around the rim so I can water. From plot to plate, no dig, hello! Thanks for coming along. Anybody else that's came in as well. Big main thing is mark it up, but I'm also going to mark down what date I potted this up as well, so I know when 4 weeks is. Got it from scratch. Hello Goon, how are we doing? So today's date is the, I don't even know what date it is, the 15th. It's the 15th of the 5th. So 15th of the 5th. That's when that was done. And Bob's your uncle, finds your hand. There you go, here's one done. So we'll just find a space to put that, because we're going to get full and fast. So on to the next ones. I need 4 for the cucumbers here. For Peter Glazebrook heavy cucumbers. As you can tell, I'm going big with heavy cucumbers this year. It's not like I've got something to prove, is it? It will. I see, I'll probably not do as well this year because I'm trying. Whereas last year I didn't. I won it, but we'll just have to see what happens at the end of the day, isn't it? There's a few other things I'm focusing, concentrating on. It's been many years of learning, but I'm not going to be going mad with all of the stuff this year. I've only got enough bits and pieces, enough for you. Dean, your onion seed you gave me last year was amazing. I got £7 onion. Hey, that's good. That's good. That. Oh, it's Tony. Hello, Tony. Yeah, as Alan says, if you have a look, Alan, if you stick, or Tony, stick a link in the group chat. Tony spent ages sorting out this new book about composting, and it's I know how much hard effort and time he spent on it. Please feel free to purchase it, and I'm sure Tony pops something in. So with this mix, no, not doing any kind of mix. I'm just using the Clover Professional Pot and Bedding. Realistically, if I had things like the Milo, not the Milo, mycorrhizal fungi, I might be able to do them. But I haven't got any, so I'm just popping them up as normal. I haven't got any beef tomatoes. The tomato seeds I've got are Big Zac. Uganda does have some marmalade, I think they are. Right, that's what he's called them anyways. I don't think they are marmalade. I'm not too sure, but they're big beef steak varieties. These ones are well in. You don't want to leave these too late because they end up taking over. There's another one. Handy tip, if I'm looking down, I'm probably going to miss your message. And bear with us because it's been a while since I did a live. Especially one when I'm busy and I'm potting up as well at the same time. I will pause momentarily and go through the chats as well. But if you've got any questions, like I said before, just stick them in capital letters and I'll see if I can get to them. Makes things easier for me to read through. So these are all my quality, the common cucumbers. So anybody can grow these. They're not a special variety. I just chose these because they're a very popular variety for the shows, because they do lovely long straight cucumbers. So that's them ones done. And today's date is once again the 15th of the 4th, 15th of the 5th. That's them potted. And we should be about 6 weeks by the time I need to pot these up again. So I've got plenty of time to play with them. I tell you, they were good job I marked these up because they weren't the common ones. They were the heavy ones. So I got these seeds from a pack, and these were Peter Glazebrook's heavy cucumber. Let's have a quick look, see what I've missed yet. Yeah, Big Zach. So that's a beefsteak variety that I've got. I didn't hear a pain. I know I'm a pain. Apologise. I promise there'll be no crack on there tonight though. We'll go. Oh, dinner's ready for Brian. I've just already eaten mine. I'm stuffed. Alright, okay, I get that. No, it's none of the usual stuff. It's I'm using the Clover Professional, which I waited all last week. I couldn't get, but anyways, hopefully I can still get some shortly. The price is probably going to be going up, but as soon as I can get some, I'm going to have to buy a little bit. I have to rethink my beds and everything, because I was going to go crazy and pot everything up in pots this year, wasn't I? So, but with the lack of being able to get it, the compost, it's put a downer in me plans. But if not anything, I will adapt, I will overcome, I will improve. Another big thing that's happening in the future, which is probably all already know if you've been keeping up with the videos, is I start a new job in 6 weeks time. So that's going to take me away from here for a week to start with. But it's another adventure and I'm quite looking forward to it. Oh, there's 43 people in there. Hello there. Hello Paul. Hello everybody else that's joined. A lot of the compost will be peat free these days now, because that's obviously peat's been banned. I'm still using peat compost because it's what I've got. There's is it just 90 or is it just, I don't know how much I need. But what do you pay for your Clover Professional? It's absolutely scandalous. £8.95 a bag. Bloody Nora. I've been paying about £5.70. I think it's £5.70, £5.80. But I can foresee that going up for just how difficult it is to get at the minute. But we will wait and see what happens. I won't be getting absolutely tons. I'll just be getting the stuff that I need for these and everything else that I'm growing now, which obviously, like I say, it's only the likes of the marrow, the cucumber, the heavy tomato. I'm not putting anything like any normal stuff like the tomatoes and stuff, normal tomatoes or normal cucumbers in the Clover Professional. Only my show stuff's going in the Clover Professional. And with the likes of the radish, which I'll be sowing at the end of this month, that'll be going direct in the beds. Because to be honest, I'm a little bit behind with some of the stuff like the beetroots, so they're not going to be ready for the big shows. So I'm not going to massively waste my energy and time in them. The ones that's already in will be staying in. Oh, I've got a two. Got a tour. I like doing this when they're a little bit dry, so that I can get a good drink after I've been potted up. Also because it means I can get the soil and compost away from it. Fingers crossed, Tony. If it will be, if I do, then it will be for, won't be for the lack of trying, should I say, this year. And I will be doing further research with it, and I am actually planting more. So like I say, I only had 5 heavy. I had 2 long cucumbers and 3 heavy cucumbers last year. And it wasn't something that I massively focused on. It was just obviously one of the things that I grew. And like I say, I just got lucky. So if I found the right place, found the right environment, fingers crossed, I can sort of replicate the same thing this year. But with the knowledge that if I give it a bit more water, a bit more feed at the right time, we could be on to something potentially even bigger, which would be nice. Especially we're missing some noticeable names last year on the bench. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think if anything, with us getting a few calls last year, it just goes to show that I can be in and around with the lads that's been doing it many years. A lot of it's not just a fluke, as I keep saying. It's about getting the right timing, it's about getting the right seeds, it's about getting the right environment. I've created the right environment over the past few years with the polytunnels that I've built. I've looked after I've built the shed, the grow shed, with the stuff that I've got in there as well. A lot of the stuff I keep on referring to is just blind luck. But if you're looking at everything, a lot of it's not. And that's where I put myself down a lot as well. It's like I've worked hard, I've done a lot of stuff to get where I've been, and just looking at the past 4 years worth of videos, you can physically see it. But that's one of the reasons why I did this. I started this off. I started the videoing so I could see where I would be from the years before, because I'm rubbish at writing stuff down, believe it or not. Although if I put my mind to it, I can write a lot of stuff down. Just having a quick look here. I don't know too well while I shoot tonight there. Thanks, Jim. I've just noticed yesterday message in to see a dress for the live video. I can change that if you like. No, that's not gonna happen. Yes, Leslie's allotment's coming on fantastic as well. It's coming on really well since I think I last showed you. I'll have to do a quick update. Went down there, she's got flowers on the go. We've just planted some of our tree lilies, which are a little bit behind, but I'm sure they'll catch up. This propagator is going to be chock-a-block. It's going to be full up once again. But they're only going to be in there for a few more weeks, and then everything's getting turned off. Because we should have passed the frost dates and passed the cold dates. I'll have a look at my last year's video and see how long I kept the things inside that shed for, and inside the propagator, before planting out and things. Right, that's that done. All that will go back under there and be mixed in with the old stuff, new stuff. I am Dan. Thanks very much for asking. Thanks very much for coming along. It's 15th of the 5th. Now, those long-term subscribers who've been with us for a while will probably remember me doing late night potting ons. So what I used to do was I used to finish work at 10 o'clock in Gosforth. I used to drive home. I wouldn't even used to come straight home. I used to go to the allotment straight away. So it would be 10:30, 11:15 at night, and I'd be doing this. I'd be potting up. I'd have my solar lights on. I'd have my phone on. I'd have the fire on. I'd have you guys on for company, and then I'd crack on. Just get a load of potting up done and have a good old chin wag. Took us 3 times the length, three times as long to get the stuff done, but I say a lot of guys enjoyed it. Right, so this is what I've got so far. I've got my soil all warmed, my soil's all warmed up. So the common cucumbers here. I've also got the heavy cucumbers here. Right, have I made a mistake already? No, that's it there. So I've only got one of them. Hey, so I've got the PG cucumbers here. I've got the common cucumbers here. There's 10 of them. There's 3, 4 of them, 1 of them. So let's go get them put into the propagator. I'll give them a little drink now, and we'll get them in the propagator, and we'll see what else. Well, I'll bring them from the propagator here. Okay, so put that there, so I can go hands free. So this is already warm. Let me go get a tray so I can bring all these inside. That's back. One, two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I get 8 in there. Oh, no, I'll get more in. I'll squeeze them all in if I have to. There we go. Send them all in. Give them a little drink. Now, this is the only time I water these from above. It's just to get all the soil bedded in around the plant, so there's no air pockets, because you don't want the roots to have an air pocket, because they'll prune and they'll not have anywhere else to go. And this is obviously warm water as well. Right, let's go get these taken into the shed. I'll just have to do a couple of runs back and forth, so just discuss amongst yourselves until I come back. Right, so already I'm back. Already I've come across a bit of a problem. I haven't got a room. So let's have a look. So what I'm gonna have to do is, reluctantly, so I've got all the cucumbers here. All the cucumbers will be going in this propagator, and I'll put the tomatoes and things into this propagator here. I'll give it a quick brush, and then put the tomatoes in here and get this one on. So that's what I'm going to have to do now. Always making plans and changes on the fly. So they're going in there. Let's get the tomatoes out of here. So when you get the tomatoes under here, I'll get these lights on. Get a brush. Apologies. I'll carry these around because it's not like looking at the blank space behind it. Just to remind we're live. Anything can happen. Live and Dean's lost the plot. Please do not swear. Shit, no I'm not. Where's my brush gone? This is where I've done that thing where I've put something down and I can't remember where I've put it. It's probably already in the shed. In fact, I know it's already in the shed. I don't know what I'm looking here for. I'll take that cucumber back so we'll pretend like we've been in here for some reason. Right. There's that bright. There it is there, man. And you see? Knew it was in here. It's alright. I'll stick these up there. Nope. Right. Just follow me when I'm a bit busy. This was all cleaned down, bleached down not long ago. After I've finished, I'll be moving things back and forward, and obviously the compost falling off the top. Oh hey. I'll tidy this up one day. So, get everything out of here. Get this brush done as well. Right, done. I'll get the cucumbers in here now. Plenty of space to move and grow. I'll have to set up my timer as well for the light, natural daylight. Two, three, four, Right, so I'm done. See, I've got these ones. These are mine. These were put into the little pots so that they can get a good hold. And then I'm going to pop them from here into the 1 litre pot. But for the meantime, they need to go into here. Get them all spaced out nicely though. Should have 9 of my own from last year's winning heavy cucumber, and then I've got 4 from Mark bags. There we go. I'll use that because everything else will be going into here, the miscellaneous. So that one there. Bottle of cauliflowers up in there. I'll put long chilies in here as well, so that. Gone. Sorted. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. Oh, hello, Dino. I've got a couple of latecomers to the party. These were sown ages ago. These were sown on the 16th of the 4th. They were last month. That they've just started coming up now, so they can go in the corner. Right, I need to get a couple of. Oh, I need to get them cleaned. Right, I have to get them cleaned. Get one of them cleaned. On. So that one going. Set 20 degrees. I set that a little bit lower than 20 degrees. Thermostat's in. I'll lower this down, lower the light down. So it's out the way. That one's already hooked up all the way. 70 degrees. 17. Done. Right. I'll tell you what. Foot's in. Oh, I've been a bother. I'll see you in a second. I don't think I got a sweat on. I don't. I'm just shiny. So excuse the mess behind us. So yeah, I've got these rally cauliflower which need to be potted up because they're getting a bit leggy. So we'll be getting them potted up this evening as well. Plenty to be still getting on with. It's not going. I was out all day yesterday. Me and the family walked all the way around York. I've done the ligaments in my ankle, and I was totally rested for 2 to 3 weeks. On Saturday when I went to the docks. Friday when I went to the hospital. Sorry, there's no break or anything because I got X-rayed, but I got totally rested and I walked all the way around York yesterday. Well, I limped around York yesterday. It was an absolutely fantastic day, but it did take its toll. But no, I'm all right. I'm all right. It's all Karen's fault. Karen organised the meetings and I thought I got COVID, so they didn't come along. Apparently, no, I don't listen. No. I'd rather not, because do you know what it is? I thoroughly enjoyed yesterday. Right, so I've probably missed a lot of comments. I'm just going to fly through and just go through the comments just to see if I've missed anything. The Aguiland seed press, it's too small for me. I think it's too small. Do you find that Aguiland prop my seeds didn't take well? Mine did. I did a lot of sunflower seeds and they did really well on them. What else we got here? So go, hello, nice to see you coming in. Hello everybody else that's popped in. Sky, are you still up? What time is it? Should be in bed. It's 10 past 8, I'll let you off. What's Tony put on there? All music that you do not own the rights or permission for. The few tracks I play in the background of mine cost me about 100 quid each for the rights to use. Oh, cool. I just I use the what's it? I use the iMovie, and I just state on there that they've got the license. I've got a license to use it for that. But if anything, I'll just remove them. Anything that gets anything that goes against, I'll just remove it from the video. Doesn't make much difference. Hello Julian, thanks for calling along. Yes, congratulations Andrew. Hello Michelle. So when's the Ben due? Twin boys. All right, awesome. Congrats Andrew, I've just spotted that message there. Twin boys, eh? Wow, you're gonna have your hands full. Both of them, literally, 2 babies. They are. I'm over the moon. The fact that I managed to get these, and I managed to get them at a decent price as well, which was great. I think I paid £100 for this one. I paid £100 for this one. And I paid £60 for this one. That was a little one. I need to move that one away from the door, to be honest, because I think with having the door open, the breeze and everything's caused a lot of the germination issues that I've had in there. I've had a big problem with my marigold germination as well, so I've got no marigolds. So I'm not really fussed, to be honest. I've already got my bedding plants already for the hanging baskets and stuff like that, so not really too bothered about that. Right, sitting here is not going to get anything done. I best get sorted. So that's the cucumbers all tucked up in there. So I know I've got the cucumbers in that one. I want to get the marrows, the tomatoes. I've got the giant collies in there as well, which I'll just pop into single individual pots. So we'll get them popped in, but first things first, we'll get the tomatoes potted up first. Potted these tomatoes up not long ago, and the roots are coming up at the bottom. I may have to pot them up into the bigger pot straight away, the tomatoes. Right, let's get this done because it's starting to get dark out here. My neighbours, I think I'm such a weirdo talking to myself here in the greenhouse. I'm not bothered. Lost the plot, haven't I? So it doesn't even make a difference. Stay. So, germination of heavy tomatoes. They are really good. I've had a really good germination. Some of them are caught a little bit cold, but I'm just putting that down to the draft. But other than that, they've come up all right. I think they got caught when they were a lot younger. So we'll get that sorted. We'll get these potted up. What else is calling there? Oh, right. So, like any kind of tomatoes, what I'll be doing, I'll get rid of that little baby one there because it's no good. Take away the weak ones, keep the strong ones. And I've got a fair few strong ones here. So I've got 2, 4, 5, the Big Zac. I've got the Douglas's Delicious heavy tomatoes. So I've got 4 of them, and I've got 3 of the Peter Glazebrook heavy toms as well. So I'm going to get these potted up. Now what should I pot them up into? I want a larger pot, but I don't want it's going to take up loads of room. What have I got? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6. See if I can find another 6 of them. 2, 4. No, there's only 5 Big Zac there. Right, bear with us a second. I want to see if I can find another 6 pots. Hello, Kenny. was a good start. I found 4. 2 more. Find 2 more. I'll just leave some. I'll just leave some of them. We'll see how they go. Right, more pots. I'll make sure I've got a little compost as well, to be honest. I should have enough compost to get these tomatoes potted up. Right, and again, let's get potted on. So like I say, my main focus at the moment will be down here. If you have any questions or out like that, if you want us to get my attention, stick it in caps lock so I can see it. And with tomatoes, same thing I'm going to do like I did previously. Finger down, right down underneath, lift it up. First set of leaves, I'll lift it up by, because it doesn't matter. There we go. And then with me pot here, I'll give this the 2-finger treatment. As far down as I can, so I want to get as much of that root as possible, and the stem as well. Because if you don't already know, every single one of them little hairs on that stem can be a root. So we'll get that put right into there. Whenever you pot tomatoes on, you always pot them right up to the first leaf. Well, I do anyways. I want to get as much rootage as possible. So there's one done. Next. To be honest, they are the same size as them. They're a litre pot. That's a litre, that's a litre. But for the tomatoes, I like to have a long stem. That's the reason why I like to use these. So, 2 fingers again. Finger in, the finger in, right down. Another one done. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Two fingers in this time. See, that one doesn't really look very clever, very good. We'll see, we'll give it a couple of weeks and see what it's like. Like I say, I don't need an absolute mass amount of tomatoes. I've got more than enough here. I'll probably end up sharing these out with friends. Take one of each variety, for example, because I can cross them and mix them up if I want. When it comes to pollinating, I can just hand pollinate. Okay. So that's 5 big Zac done. Pens up there. It's the 15. Saved seed, Dean. Are they for those toms? Yeah. So they all saved seed, no matter how I got them off. 15th of the 5th. I got a majority of these seeds from the packs that I get involved with the seed exchange and stuff like that. So that's where I got a majority of these ones from. You can get like the tomatoes from the EGVGA packs and stuff as well, or you can potentially ask those that grow them, like Douglas, for example, Douglas Smith, or obviously anybody else if you attend the shows or if you know anybody in the Giant Veg groups on Facebook. So that's damn done. I also need to carry a basket and carry a bag. Carry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. That's them done. Back. I only watered them yesterday. Look, Elizabeth Sunflower. You can't see it. Elizabeth Sunflower's doing really well. She got that herself. like the mesh with the compost tray under, saves you brushing up. It certainly does, Seaton. It certainly does. It's one of the, yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't come up with the idea, it just happened. I wanted to make benches in here, and I just used the wood that I had, and then I wanted something to put over the top of the benches, so I had this this wire mesh, and I just put it on top and stapled it down. And then I thought, I got the dog bed idea from Jeff Foreman, and I had a spare dog bed because it was going to the tip, covered the bottoms up, and then I needed somewhere to put it, so built a little bench underneath, and then obviously everything else followed after. It's so much easier. And when I'm taking the compost out of the bag, I just tip it over the top, just push it all the way through, give it a tap, bench is clear. So yeah, it's very, very handy. Right, so I'll go 2, 3, 4. Ideally, I would have liked to make this bench a bit taller. I should have made this bench a bit taller. I can still change that when the time frame comes, because I'm not always going to be putting on in this greenhouse, because quite possibly this greenhouse and the other greenhouse behind me will be going the distance, possibly in the future, but we'll have to see what happens first. So that's all done, that's all done. Hope I've not missed anybody's questions or comments. Somebody did mention about the last frost. To be honest, I don't follow the last frost dates. I just check the weather constantly. See whether or not it's going to be cold or not. No, at the minute it's going to be nice for the next week up here in the northeast. So we will just have to wait and see. Normally it's like the first week of June, which is crazy to think considering we had like 19-degree temperatures yesterday. Go. That's them done. So this was exactly 4 weeks since I potted them up the last time. So that's good timing, that. It's almost, you'd almost think I'd planned that. That's another 4 done at the back. Right, I've run out of pots, so I'm just going to use 3 of these ones. There's not going to be any difference in any ways, so it doesn't really make a difference. I wouldn't have thought. Just makes it easier when I go to put the next pot. So I like the square pots with the round bottoms. I'm starting to run out of compost as well, so I think I'm going to have to give the cauliflowers a miss this evening till I get some more compost. Oh, it's under the day, isn't it? I've been getting some this morning. Never mind. Right, that's that done. We'll do what we can with what we've got. There's one. Always be careful when lifting the tomato seeds over tomato plants. Hold by the first true leaf, and also just be very careful not to damage or rip any of the existing roots out, because you want them roots at the end of the day. They're PG heavy. So let's go get these taken over and put into the propagator. Because I will reuse that compost, just mix it in with the new stuff. Just a medium in any ears at the end of the day. made up for a couple there. Right, let's get all of these. Where you get the giant cauliflower seeds from? Got them from seeds pack from Grimm's Seed Exchange, mate. Nice of you to pop in, matey. I was sorry to say about the cat, pal. I know what that's like, losing the pet. Obviously not one that you've had for 14 years, but yeah, it's still not a nice thing. Bells, I was going to put these in the shed. Right, so, oh god, ba-da-da. That's alright, Richard. That's just the multi-purpose, isn't it? Do the seedlings grow a lot faster when potted on that early? It's always wait until they've got their first true leaves, showed a little bit. They have got their first true leaves on, and for me they are ready to be potted up because they've been 4 weeks. So I want to get them into some fresh compost, because if not, they'll end up getting stay stagnant, stay stationary. I don't want that to happen. So also here we've got the giant cauliflowers. So I've got 6 seeds, 100% germination, which was great. So I'm just going to pot these up in individual pots about this size, and then we'll go from there with them. So I just need 5 pots basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have enough of these. And this is where that little it comes in handy for potting. Right, so we've got that. So we mentioned earlier on this grate. No mess. No messing about. Just get it again. Push in. Jobs are good. There you go. 5 pots filled. Sorted. Got some 30-litre buckets you talked about. You're good, like them 30-litre buckets. He's got to fill them, that's all. Right, so I've got these here. So what I'll be doing is I'll take that out of there. I'll just give them a squeeze. I'm just going to get another pot. There's one. Break them all off. Oh, still got one in there. So they're all in there. I can just pick them out one by one. Nice and easy. There's one left in here. There we go. Fill this one back up. Get the trusty dibber. The trusty dibber. Dib in. Get a hold. Pop it in. Hey, job's a good one. Right, next one's don't have much compost in. Give it a good finger. Hey, keep it clean. Put some compost off there. Next one in. There's another one done. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one. Another one done. Back there. Get in the hole, laddie. Get in the hole. There we go. 6 giant cauliflowers. Jollies. Right. So, giant collie, 5th of the 4th. They've been a little bit. They've been in not long actually, have they? They've been in 10 days. Doing 10 days like that. So, oh no, 10 to the 4th, 10 to the 5th. It's been a month, man, you nugget. It's been in there far too long. It's taken forever. Don't even know what month it is. Right, that's them marked up. I'm sorted. I'll go and get them popped back into the propagator. In fact, I'll give them a sprinkle. Give them a little drink. There you go, Bobbies. Have a little drink. It's settled in, nice and warm. Get them all tucked in for bed in the propagator. I'm not bothered if it pushes them down, because what I'll do is the lights will get it all there. Lights will get them lifted back up. Right, I'll be right back. I'm back. Right, so the only thing I've got left to pot up now is the rally cauliflowers in these little pots. Now, I'm only going to pot up the stronger ones, and I'll leave the other ones to obviously come through. But I never like potting them into there in the first place. I'd rather pop them in a pot like that straight away from the seed, just so I don't have to pot them on again, really. But it is what it is. I didn't have the space and I needed to get them germinated, so they got put into there. So let's get these ones done. These are just rally cauliflower. These were sown on the 5th of the 4th as well, same as them giant ones. No, I don't want to go nuts with these, so let's just push that through the bottom. Hold that there like that. There we go. First little plant. Happy days. Need to make a bigger hole. It's got a bigger rear end than I thought. Get that down there. Next one. Push from the bottom. Lift. Straight in the hole. Set straight in the hole. Next. Oh, 67.25 thumbs up from what I can see. Thank you very much for everybody for calling in. I see it's been what's it? I'm trying to think of the word here. A surprise. It's been a surprise. It's been a surprise because it wasn't expected. It wasn't scheduled. It wasn't in the normal programming. Let's say, unfortunately, I've not been to the plot. So this needed to be done, and I had time to do it after work today. So I want to thank everybody for coming in this evening and catch up with us, catch up with everybody else as well, because it's been a while since I did a live and yabbered onto myself. Sometimes you need to get that out of the system. There's a big enough fill up with rain when it doesn't, because what I do is, I'm quite clever. I learned from my mistake with that. I put a compost bag over the top of it, and I always make sure that I don't have a full bag anyways, full bed of compost anyways, so they'll stay in the bag. I used to leave them in the, I used to leave it in, but then obviously found that it got wet rather quick. I might just have enough here to do what I need for this evening, which normally is how it works out. Three. One. Like I said, I don't really need to pop these up at the minute. That's in here, so they could actually just wait a little bit longer. But we'll see what the difference is anyways. So what I could do would do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully another 5 if I can. Squeeze another 5 in. And we'll go on and have a chin wag inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if I've got the capacity. Don't have the facilities, man. 1, 2, 3. Oh, scraping the bottom of the bin now. Oh, I should have enough. This is open. Will he have enough? He certainly bloody will. To perfection. Oop, yeet, I don't know what that is. There we go, right. That's 5. Right, which child has just come out the back door here? I've got a suspicion it's Sky coming to say you good night. It is Sky. She can't help herself. She wants to go on the camera. I'm not in here. What do you want?
Saying good night.
Tell you, didn't I? Good night. Love you. Oh, right, okay, then neighbour. Can I say goodbye then?
Bye.
It's what you really wanted to do and come in.
I said hi to your men.
And I did say hi. I did say hi.
You didn't when I was on.
Good night. Love you.
Love you too.
See you later.
See you in the morning.
See you later, alligator. See you in the morning. Bright and early. Yeah. 2 at a time, baby. 1, 2. Drop it in the hole. Cover them up. Excellent. Right. Good enough for 2 more. 1. 2. Fantastic. Got these all a drink. I do have a smaller watering can, just don't have it on me. Right, so them done. Elizabeth's. I gave everything a drink in here yesterday. It was that warm yesterday. Looks like they've all been parched. Oh no, that's alright. Heavy carrot. Heavy carrot. Good parsnip. And empty watering can. Right, let's get more water in here. Right, good old rainwater. That's in there for tomorrow. Let's get these all taken and popped into the shed. Right, got my tray. I need to mark these up as well. Don't let us forget. Don't let me forget. Mark these up so I don't get them confused with something else. These will be going in the bed outside the polytunnel where I normally grow my brassicas. Let's sure I've got enough for another 3. Could have filled it all up. Right, let's get the mark up then. Oh, 71, that's 70 people. Hello, good evening everybody. What time have we got? Oh, 20 to 9. Not bad timing. Right, so it's Raleigh, make sure I spot this right. R-L-E-I-G-H. It's 15th of the 5th. Put that in there. Put that in there. Right, feel free to follow me. I'm going in the shed. I'm done in here. Right, tell you what, before we go in the shed, when we come back in here, let's have a look inside here. So, inside the greenhouse, we have heavy beetroot. We have Elizabeth's sunflower. Good strong sunflower. She's done really well with that. She's even got a name on it, Elizabeth. I need to get these heavy onions out the back there. I've got the heavy carrots, miles behind, and a couple of parsnips. So we'll get them on. Oh, awesome, Alan. I'm pleased you got them growing. Also in here we've got heavy onions, which I need to get planted up. I also got all the quality onions as well, which will all be going in pots, possibly all in 10-litre pots. Watch this space. I might go back to doing 10-litre pots instead of 30 litres, just because I know I can grow a good size onion in a 10-litre pot and it's going to save on a lot of compost. So they'll go from 3 litres to 10 litres. Same with all these ones as well. So these are all the Peter Holden onions. They all look really well considering they've been slightly neglected. But I will be giving these a good clean and getting these all put out over the next week. As soon as I get compost, to be honest, they'll be all going out, because I don't know whether or not I should be able to see any rootage on the bottom. There you go. Got some roots on the bottom there, so they're ready to be potted out for me. And they're nice and clean as well, clean as a whistle. Lovely. So these will all be going down to the allotment, and I'll be putting them in the polytunnel, the new one, when I get it all built out. So that's another task I've got to get sorted ASAP, so I can get these onions put in them. Might even create a bed, I don't know, I'll have a think. But that's what's going on in here. I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I've got 25 quality onions. I've got 3 heavy onions, and whatever that thing is at the back, but that'll get big. I'm sure of it. But sorry, I'm just shoving you around. No, thankfully I don't, Jazz. Thankfully I don't. That's one thing I would hate to get. I would hate to get the allium fly, or allium moth, because it would just ruin everything. It'd be an absolute nightmare. That'd be grapevine across the back of this fence, yeah? It's all come back to life, which is great. The flower wall's dead at the minute because there's nothing planted in, but I've got plants to go in there. Right, let me get you all set. Stick my seat to one side. Right, what are we doing? Got water these. Excellent. Right. So let's get organised. Tomatoes at the back. Tomatoes at the back. Tomato, 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 tomato. I need that in the middle for the heat. Right, what do I do is, what do I do is, two, three. Sideways in there. All the space. Excellent. Excellent. Put that over there because it fits. If it sits, it fits. If it fits, it sits. Put these in here. They fit in there. And then I've got these ones here, which will be cool. And we're all organised and everything's all got its own little home, except for this one. But that makes us room. Excellent. Right, everything's in there. Thermostat inside there. Everything's had a drink. I'll probably move everything over, to be honest. Let's have a look. One, two, three. Space in here if I want to put anything else in. For the time being I don't. Right, jobs are good. Drink. Right, okay, so. Tetris is fun. Tetris, I've got the old-fashioned Tetris game. I'm coming at the end of conversations, yeah. Is the new job far away or is it close to home? Half an hour away, so it's not too far, it's not too bad. What else have we got? It certainly is, Terry, it certainly is, thank you very much. I know I'm so lucky, I was really hope it never comes up this far. I think it's too cold up here for it. I haven't sown any heavy peppers. Right, so this is what I've got. Heavy tomato, heavy tomato, heavy tomato, heavy tomatoes, all of these here. Heavy tomatoes, I've got marrow, heavy tomato, which needs to come out of there actually. We'll just stick that to one side. And then we've got 6 giant collies. Just one or two, Tony, just one or two. Then we've got the Raleigh cauliflowers, which are for quality, which will, like I say, not be ready. I've got a couple of pumpkins here for the kids to play with. So that's this sorted out. And if I spin you around, this is the cucumber propagator. So in here we have one unwatered 36-inch long cucumber. Give that a drink. 136-inch long cucumber. Then I have common cucumbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 common cucumbers. And then I've got 4 Peter Glazebrook heavy cucumbers. And then I have 10. I've got 9, sorry. I've got 9 of my own heavy cucumbers. So looking strong. And then I've got some Mog Bags heavy cucumber as well, which is just under 10 kilo. And a couple of long chilies. Which I want to get out of the way actually. I don't want to stay in that way. And then at the back there, which probably not do anything, I've got the second place heavy cucumbers from Graham Barrett, which is starting to come up a month late. Took a month for them to come up. Don't know why, but like I said, these were sown the same time as these. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Right, time to get the lids on and let's have another. So, oh, hey, whoa. Get the lids on. Get it sat in here. One, two. So the vents are all locked off. That's them ones done. One, two. Job's a good one. So there's something somewhere. I really need to get this shed sorted again. Right, well, stop myself, aligned to myself, that's better. Right, so that's me all sorted, and that's all of them things potted up. So I'm pleased with that. I'm not pleased having to use another propagator, but it is what it is. Can it be helped? I'll just have to put a few more pennies from the savings in for the electric. A lot of people say that it's obviously too late. Obviously too late to have these lights and everything on, but I want a controlled grow, and they say that up here in the northeast it's not warm overnight and stuff like that as well. And I don't want plants inside the house as best I can, because I don't want to take up windowsills and stuff, because it's just a nightmare. Watering comes on the floor, etc, etc. Just spotted. That snail is really fast. Zoom. Craig, you like that one? Leslie's not here for us to chuck it at. I'm afraid. Oh, my foot. Oh. Right, what have I missed? What have I missed? Let's have a see. What have I missed? Oh, who's arguing? Price of compost won't come down. Probably won't do. It will increase, especially when going over peat. Going away from peat. There's a blast from the past. I've got some rhubarb wine here. vintage 2019. that was 2020. I can't remember if it was 2020, 2019. It's been sat in the shed under that bench for 2 years. Still smells alright. That tastes like wine. It's quite nice, that, actually. That's the rhubarb one. Ooh, that ain't too bad. I do have a strawberry one in here. That strawberry one's my favourite. I don't want to get blinded. Nope, that's another rhubarb. Oh, I can't drink too much because I'm working more. There we go. Look at the colour on that. Oh, a little. Oh, it smells lovely, that. It's like a scene of Willy Wonka, isn't it? Willy Wonka and the chocolate factory when they go get all the never-ending fizzy drinks. If I start floating on the ceiling, mind, it's just because I've had too much of this. Yeah, that one's my favourite. Now you're in trouble, aren't you? That's not the last one though. I've also got some. I did have my tumble dryer in here, the old one. Just dusty. Just dusty. Banana. Whew. Pop goes the wheel. Whoa, aye. Whew. Guess what that smells like? Banana. Whoa, I would say they're a success. I had to wait 2 years, like. Oh, I'm gonna put them back. Oh, that's nice. That certainly is nice. Right, get them put back so I know where they are. There's only me that's been drinking it. That's why I've still got those left. I'll put that down there. There we go. Wine tasting, man, with Dean's lost the plot. No, that's not too bad. Like I say, the first year, the first year it wasn't very nice. It wasn't really very nice. But since it's mellowed out the last 2 years, I mean the banana one used to make your lips tingle. I thought I made a wine. I think I made a spirit at the time. That wasn't too bad. That I'll have to remember that it's in here. But so yeah, I mean, what time we got now? It's 9 o'clock now. I normally go live now, so I don't think I've done too bad there. No, I just lost the plot. Just lost the plot, Ollie, man. That's all it is. I've just lost the plot. But it's going to be strange the next few weeks. We'll see how things go. I've got no plan. The main plan I've got at the minute is waiting for the plans and the information to come for where I'm going, what I'm doing, stuff like that. So I am not off work all this week. In fact, I'm off on Saturday and Sunday, so I'll hopefully get some content for next weekend. I am off in the mornings, so we'll see if I can get down to the plot through Monday to Friday, and if I need to water and stuff as well. I've got I've got some giant radish to sow as well, which I'll be doing direct zones into the giant house, so keep an eye out for that. When I get paid at the end of the month, I'm going to get myself 3 scaffold boards, and I'm going to get a start on the I'm going to make a start on getting the new polytunnel put together, so that I can obviously get it's all lined out. I need to get the rest of the outside lined out as well. I've got the mesh, I've got the plastic, the structure's in place. I need to build the door, which Grandad Dave's been helpful getting some wood and stuff, so I'll get that done. Thanks very much, Ali. I'll take a look at that when I'm finished off here. But I've still got a few plans in place. What's behind us? What, this thing here? This is a generator. It's a petrol generator. It's for the plots. It's for the power tools and stuff like that. It was something that was gifted, which we got for Leslie. So with Leslie, and also I'm going to use it as well. So yeah, that's what that is. It's a work zone generator. It's going into the house today, so it doesn't just stop in here. It goes inside. Just I didn't have any space for it, so it's going to go in the cupboard in the house. But I'm just banging on. Has anybody? So Sal's made some rhubarb vodka now, mate. That's banging. I bet it is. The rhubarb gin's nice as well. Don't scroll back. Well, if I'm too late now, don't tell us to do something. I will do it. That ain't wine he's drinking. It's recycled Newcastle brownie. Yeah, what you like, Alan? What you like? I didn't mind it. I didn't mind gin with a bit of cream soda lemonade. Can't stand it with tonic water. You know what it is? We were coming through Newcastle last night. It was like late last night. It was like Newcastle train station to the Haymarket, the bus station. About a 15-minute walk through the city centre, and it was and obviously it was later on. The nightlife was out and stuff like that, and it's just definitely not my scene. It's definitely not my scene. It's the last thing I would hate to do. The last thing on my mind, if I was being invited out, would be go to this busy city centre and waste army money. I mean, it looks like they were enjoying themselves, but that's their cup of tea, not mine. I'd rather have a cup of tea, some of this homemade wine. But the kids had a blast yesterday in York. It's an absolutely lovely town, lovely city to visit. If you haven't done so, head down or head up. It's great. I couldn't believe how cheap the train tickets cost for her. It was 50 quid return. It was like basically £5 each for me and the kids. I made the kids pay like. You're going to York this week? Are you Tony? What are you going to York for? Is it far to do with the book, is it? We basically did a whirlwind trip of the free tourist attractions, so we'll stop off at the Railway Museum. Oh, awesome! Well, like you say, have a fantastic time. It's a lovely city. How are you and Leslie doing after the COVID? After that, we all then you both been struggling with cotton fatigue. I was for a little while, but I'm all right now. I'm all right now. You see as well as coughing. No, I've had no long-term ill-advised effects. Yeah, it's an absolute great place. The Minster's absolutely fantastic. Like I say, we visited the Shambles Market. We visited Coppergate Street. We went to the Jorvik Centre as well. The kids enjoyed that. It took me back to my childhood when I was just at school. I didn't realise they had like Viking bones in the museum itself. 3 lots of human remains, which was fascinating, to be honest. We asked the guy there, and actually it was very informative. It was really good, and the kids enjoyed it. And I took an absolute fantastic picture of Elizabeth sitting by the river, reading a book. She didn't know nothing about it. I'd managed to snap it just right, and I'm going to get the picture framed. I might show it on the next video. There was a hotel by the train station. That's where the conference is. There's the Grand. That's not the Grand Hotel. It's not the Grand Hotel. That's when you come into the. Well, we seen that when we came into the. That might be. I'm not too sure. Yes, I'd already pre-planned where we're going. The railway station's free to get in. The railway museum's free to get in. We spent 2.5 hours there. It was cracking. It was great. Then, like I say, we visited the market. We went to the Jorvik Centre. Girls went to Primark, and my biggest shock, they didn't bring anything out. It was amazing. The sun was absolutely beaming. It was glorious as well. And Sky and the kids made a couple of friends on the way back on the train as well. It's never nice getting on a train when you've already got reserved seats. people are sitting in them seats. I hate being that guy, but these people got told to move yesterday. I didn't make any friends on the way there and made back like. But I had them seats booked for a month. It's one of the first things that I did. I made the mistake when I was travelling to London with a previous job, weren't provided any reserved seating, so we had to just up and move every time that there was a stop at the station. So I always pre-book seats, especially with the table of the family, a few an hour ride or 3 hour ride. So if you do have a booked tickets, make sure you get a reserved seat as well, because then you can just tell the people that's sitting there to get off and shift. Saves you from standing up. But it's 9 o'clock now. I'm going to get sorted. I'm going to go and see what Leslie's up to. Oh, that's good. I look forward to seeing about that, Tony. Seeing your post from there, hopefully. Anybody got any questions? Anything I've missed? Anybody got anything they'd like to mention? Anything like that? Before I do disappear this evening. Or is there anything that you'd like to know at the minute? I think I've got more people in this live than I normally do in a premiere. I might take one of them bottles in actually. You've twisted my arm, I'm going to take the bottle in. To be fair, I think Elizabeth's asleep. I hope Newcastle win tomorrow as well. We'll see what happens. I finish up work at 8 o'clock, so I will be watching it from home, basically. It's going to be fun. It will be fun. Nope, you're good to go. Thank you very much, Ali. I've got permission off Ali to go now. Wait to go for it, you know. That means it's time to leave. The lights are going off. That's what you said. That's what you said, Tony, in Canadian. Right, I'm going to go and catch up with a few YouTube videos because it's been a while, so I'm going to love yous and all, leave yous all. So thanks everybody for put a bomb in the minute. 50 pence in it. No, that's gone off. It's gone off because it's 9 o'clock. I need to set this timer for 9 o'clock as well. I've got them on just over daylight hours, so that obviously they can mimic natural daylight with an extra hour at the beginning and an extra hour at night, just to give them a little bit of a boost. But no, I need to sort that one out, which I'll get sorted short anyways. But thanks everybody for watching this evening. It's been a pleasure, and it's been nice to have a catch up with everybody as well, me just babbering on. I will hopefully be bringing the Wednesday night lives. If not, I'll probably be moving them to a different day. We'll see what happens. Obviously it all depends on how things go with the job going forward, but I look forward to showing you what I get up to in the coming weeks. So thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for liking this video as well. If you can stick a thumbs up, it does really help out. And thanks everybody for subscribing as well. It's been a pleasure this evening. Everybody take care, stay safe, watch what you're doing. I'll catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.